My name is ICQ. I am originally from South Korea, but now I live in the US in Philadelphia. And my major right now in university is I'm a double major with Science, Technology, and Society and also Women's Studies.
Yeah, my name is Jan Roth. I'm from Germany. I study corporate management and economics with a focus on finance, entrepreneurship, and economics. Yes, and I'm 22 years old.
I wanted to broaden my horizon, especially in the Asian field, and I felt like Japan was a country that I didn't know anything about, so that led me on to interning in Japan.
For me, I've been to Japan the first time in February for just 2 weeks holidays, and I really enjoyed the time in February. And at the same time, I also was looking for an internship because my university required me to do a 2 months internship. And when I got back from Japan, I was thinking about why not doing the internship in Japan. I really enjoyed the culture, and I also can imagine it being very interesting in Japan with the unique business culture. So that's why I chose to do an internship in Japan. We work for an insurance company, and we have a variety of tasks. It were like a lot of research projects and also some translation work. Yeah, maybe now we're also doing some blog posts ourselves and like doing interviews and writing the posts.
I feel like my greatest achievement here is that I broke a lot of stereotypes. I wouldn't say personal, but just mentally, I had some stereotypes about Japanese companies before coming to actually work in Japan. Led me to experience what actually is the reality of what a Japanese company is like.
For me, maybe my takeaway career-wise, if you want so, I'm doing a lot of finance-related stuff in my free time, like investing in specific areas. And during the research projects we did here, we also learn what's most important about companies, what figures, also business model-wise. And I think that really helped me to implement that also in my own investing I do in my free time. For me, we went on a company trip, for 2 days. We've been to the Tochigi prefecture, and I think that was a very memorable experience. Just getting to know the whole company on a personal level was very, very interesting.
Yeah, I would say the same.
So for me personally, I had several goals before coming here, and 1 year ago, one of my major goals was founding my own startup. And I think during the last year I kind of forgot about that idea because I followed other interests. But working in a startup here in Japan, again, showed me that that's really an environment I want to work in, and that founding my own company at some point of my life would be very interesting for me. Very well, because again, I wanted to experience something finance related, also something entrepreneurship, startup maybe. And I think that company overall was very good experience, exceeded the expectations.
I feel like mine was a pretty good match as well, as someone who wanted to do something through business and PR. So it was a very good match.
Attending all the events with ICC to get to know new people, and besides that, just enjoy Japan and Tokyo.